2019 Chevy Trax blower motor replacement. Here's what I got going on. Alright guys, so this is an interesting one. The blower motor is under this panel, or above this panel right here. This has got to come off. This has the original blower motor in it, and it's actually molded and sealed into the HVAC box. I'm going to show you what I mean. Let's go ahead and get this. I use a 7mm here to get this screw out. There's one right here, and then there's one over here. Get those two out, and then we'll take a look. I'm going to apologize beforehand. The camera angles in this video were not that great. It was very hard to film. I don't know, there's something how this car is designed. It's very hard to get like good camera shots. So I'm going to show you what I can. So we'll get this panel off right here. After you get those two screws out, you should kind of have to wiggle it and pull it out. It should come out and go to the side. After you get that off, this AC duct is kind of in the way. There's a clip at the top of it right here. The front of the clip pops out, and then the back side of the clip will loosen up, and you could take this off. You kind of work this thing, and you could pull it out if you try hard enough and get the wire harness off of it. But it didn't want to come out for me, so I just tried to work around it. But it did come out at the end of the video. But anyways, so here's our blower motor right here. Let's get the connector off. This motor was making noise, as you saw, and actually when I got my new one, I was really confused because I couldn't get the old one out, and it's actually molded in, and you have to cut it out. So I'll show you that. So let's take our connector off right here, get that out the way. There's a little button you push and pull it backwards. All right, and then once that's off, there's the screws right here on the blower motor, but those are called like the cage screws. They're going to be a 5.5mm, or if you have an inverted Torx, it's like an E8. Here's what they look like on top. So 5.5 works, or an E8 inward Torx. For these three screws, it doesn't matter. Now these three screws are not holding the blower motor in. They're actually holding this little cage thing that is on the bottom of it. But you do need to take it off to be able to get this out. So let's go ahead and take it off. It's three screws. You got to go two to the side and then one in the back. They could be a little annoying to get to, but you know, just reach in there and get them, and then this little cage part will pop off. When I say cage, I don't mean like, I'm not talking about like a wrestling ring cage. It's just like this little plastic piece. It's right here. I'll link it to a new one in the description in case you accidentally break yours somehow. And then it says blower motor is molded into the air conditioning blower module case. So it says use a service knife, field knife to cut it out. Cut to remove blower motor. And it says like be as careful as possible, cut straight as possible, which is, I don't know why they did it this way, guys, but here's where the picture, it says like basically cut in all these spots. I mean, I got a knife on me, so I just started cutting. You gotta crawl in here like you're a tunnel rat in Vietnam, and you just gotta slowly cut it through the circle on here. Like once you take a close look, you'll be able to see there is like a circle, and you just kind of put your knife in there and just kind of work your way around. If you don't have a sharp knife, it's going to take a while. And just be super patient and then work your way around in the circle. Hey guys, real quick, I know it's annoying, but if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, that'll help me out a lot. I'm trying to reach 100K subs. It costs you nothing, it's free, and it helps me out quite a bit. I also got the hookup with Oxido LED lights. They're the brightest, best LED lights in the game right now. I got a large 15% off promo code at the end of the video, so check that out. And last thing, guys, I also got the hookup to Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company, made in America, all natural ingredients. Each bar has its own fragrance and manly smell. They even have bars that are extra gritty for mechanics. So check it out. All right, back to the video. Alright, it took me a good 10 minutes, but I just slowly cut around this as best I could. Once you get the majority of it cut, you can kind of break it off, but you don't want to do that because you might break the case. And then it said to sand the inside of this circle to make it so when you put the new one on, there's like, it's not like uneven. I mean, I kind of did this, but I didn't go crazy and make it perfect, but I did get all the big chunks off if there was any. So we'll go ahead and get that off. Alright, so once that's all good, I got my new blower motor here. It comes with mounting brackets on it, as you saw, those three holes. Here's the part number. It's a Murray. I'm going to link parts and tools in the description so you can check them out. It didn't come with new screws though, so you have to put this little thing back on, the little cage thing I was talking about. So you put this on your new one, and then you put those 3 screws in it. You could do it right now, and then you have these other mounting holes to mount it to the case, but there's no screws for the mounting holes that go to the case, so I had to find my own. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So you put this you switch this over from the old one to the new one. Put the screws over, and notice my new blower motor has these brackets to mount up, and the case does have holes for these brackets, so you don't worry about that. But the problem was, the new blower motor I got didn't come with extra screws to put in. So I found some extra ones in my shop, thankfully. These are from other AC boxes and stuff. I'm going to do my best to link some extra screws in the description, so you can just order some screws. You only need really 3 when you order your blower motor if you want to go that route. I'll put like Amazon links and stuff. So get this guy on with your 3 that you had earlier, and then we'll do that. And you want to try to use the most accurate type of screw, because if you run like a wood screw in there and you break those mounting spots, you're going to have problems. So not to try to scare you or nothing, but so I got this cage on, and then I'm just going to kind of snake it back under here like this. And you want to kind of rotate it until you get that electrical connector port near the front where it was when we first started, so then you can plug your connector in. And then also you got to mount up the mounting holes, and also the little exhaust part. You'll see what I mean when you're actually doing this. There's like a little exhaust square on the side of the blower motor. You need to make sure that goes into the little square on the airbox assembly. So I'm going to work this in here, and then I'm going to have to jump cut because I had to use my 2 hands to do all this. But there's the holes pretty much right there, and then you're going to run in some screws. So I kind of put some screws in to hold it up. As you can see, like over here, back here, like this is the little exhaust part I was talking about. So when your blower motor is on, it blows air through that little square chamber. So make sure that's lined up as best as possible. Put this in here. And again, sorry guys for the camera angles. My other videos have good camera angles, I promise. This car, just like the way it's designed, it's just like hard to squeeze and turn, and try not to hurt your back or your neck doing this. And then this guy just came out. The whole car was filled with these spider eggs. It was really annoying. I cleaned those out, and then I put this guy back up. You could open your glove box and look behind it to kind of see where this air duct goes. It just goes up to the side there. That's it, guys. Alright guys, that's all the information I got for you. The rest of the video is just a couple products and other stuff I got going on. Totally up to you if you want to stick around. I got a 15% off promo code for Oxido LED headlights. These are the best headlights in my opinion. They just recently upgraded all their technology, so their LED lights are even brighter than the others that are still using old tech. I've had many LED lights as far as like headlights, interior lights, whatever, brake lights, and these are the best. They don't flicker, they're not cheap, they don't like go out on you. All you gotta do is go to the Oxido website, type in your vehicle information, then look up what kind of light you want. All their products will pop up. And these are available on Amazon as well, but if you go to the website and use gearmoauto in the discount code spot, you will get 15% off. So if you're looking for new brighter upgrades, check these out. Hey, what's up guys? I want to tell you about Quantum Soap. It's a new men's soap company. They got many different bars of soap, each with their own ingredients and fragrance and texture. They even have grittier bars for like mechanics or whoever, like the dark matter bar, it's extra gritty. If you go to their website, it's free shipping over $50. Each bar is about $5. You also get a 10% discount code for your first order. They're coming out with many new soaps. It's definitely worth checking out. Of course, I have a discount code for you. It's gearmoauto. If you type it in at checkout, you'll get 10% off. You could use it as many times as you want every time you order. These make great gifts to husbands, boyfriends, uncles, nephews. They even got the Galactic Mechanic Bar. It's super gritty for mechanics, so check that out. Type in the gearmoauto promo code. That way they know you're one of the homies. And that's it, guys.